Hi everyone, it's Giselle with a message for today, and I would like to talk about how we should focus this time to only plant the seeds of what we want to manifest and see growing in our reality. And I would just like to say that the new moon energies have certainly been heavy, but now that they have started to dissipate, I'm picking up a lot more creative energy, a lot more sacral chakra activation, and just a lot more, just like this new zest for life, for wanting to create and for wanting to just be in that empowered manifesting momentum. And I had two readings this evening. I actually went out for most of the day because it was my friend's birthday, and we just had the most amazing, unplanned, impromptu birthday slash shopping spree. Oh, it was fabulous. And I feel we've all grown so much closer in a way that has just been absolutely magical. And it's put me in an amazing mood. And my two readings that I had this evening were WhatsApp readings over the phone. And both were themed very similarly in the sense that they were about the spiritual advice basically given to both clients were to take their manifestation into their own hands, to only give power to the thoughts that they want to grow, and never leave a thought unfinished in the way that you don't want it to be. So, for example, and this is a stupid example, but you can apply it to anything in your life. Say you're going into a shop and there's an item that you really want, but the item that you want is not available in your size, and so you leave the shop feeling discouraged and a bit unhappy, like, oh, great, I'm not going to get this now. So, rather than leaving that thought in a way that you're not happy with, the advice for us all now is to rethink it in the way that we are happy with. So reimagine yourself going into that shop, finding the item you like, going to the dressing room and going, oh, I look like a princess in this, or however you want to see yourself. If you're a man, of course, you're not going to say that. But, or you may. No judgment here from my part. Sorry, I'm getting carried away. So, yeah, just, reimagine it the way that you would want it to be. Imagine taking your item home and just being ecstatic and over the moon, just thinking, oh, this is amazing. I've had the most amazing day. Putting in this item in your wardrobe or wherever you were going to put it, and just being happy and closing your thought off in that happy energy, in that amazing, this is awesome. You can apply the same to you and your beloved. And to some people, this may seem weird and hocus pocusy, but bear with me because this truly works. If you're having a thought that, for example, they're with a karmic person and you keep seeing them together, it haunts you and it gives you nightmares and you're getting heart palpitations and anxiety and really horrible energy about it, well, don't just think that thought and leave it there. Think something else. Think that their karmic person finds the love of their life, their twin flame, the person they're meant to be with, and that they spend the most amazing time with this person, and that they feel just the most amazing love from this person, and that they are so blissfully happy and amazing and having the best time ever. Just leave your thought at that. Leaving those two in the most happy, loving, harmonious connection, because they're not happy with your beloved, but that leaves room for you to be happy with your beloved, and then just envision you and your beloved back in each other's arms and just being happy, and both couples just riding off in the sunset together but separately. You see what I mean? You need to leave your thoughts open in the way that, well, no, don't leave it open. Close your thoughts off in your desired way. And I believe this technique is a Neville Goddard technique, I'm sure. So never think a thought and leave it undesired. Think a thought and correct it if it's an undesired thought and go, no, that was then, This is now, and now I want this, and this is what's going to happen. And to both my clients, I've actually said to them, I am such an Aries and so controlling, but in a funny way now. I used to be in a bit of a mad way, but now I'm not. And now I'm in a happy, creative way. I end my manifestations with, it is done. Amen. Or so, so be it, whatever. I knew that this was going to happen in this way because I'm always right. And it's true, I am. People have often joked with me. They said you might as well marry someone with the surname Wright and change your middle name to Always because that's who you are. And it's true. So adopt this energy and create only what you want. So what if your 3D shows you something undesired? That was then. Anything already manifested, as Abraham says, is the past. You are in control of your now. What is it you want now? No, you don't want to have an unhappy situation. Reimagine it in the way that you want it. And this is going to take some time because all of your subconscious thoughts have already been pre-programmed for months, years, and God knows how long. Maybe lifetimes before. But if you can reimagine it and train yourself, give yourself a 30-day challenge to do it in and see what happens. Because I've seen it enough times to just not deny it anymore. It definitely works. Take it from someone who's always right. I'm joking. But, yeah, I would definitely give it a try. And speaking of creating your own reality and manifesting your 5D happiness into the 3D, my friend Nikki from Divine Love Crystal Grid is writing a book with all twin flame stories in, and she would like your help. If you feel called to do this, then I'll put her details in the description box. So you'll need to email divinelovecrystalgrid@gmail.com, put TF story in the description, in the subject box, and say that you're interested in sharing your twin flame story. And what this does, it's like scripting. The miracle of scripting, and I've done videos about that in the past, is you write your story so it then in itself becomes solid because you're writing it, therefore transmuting the energy, bringing it from the 5D into the 3D, and therefore creating magic through manifestation. And she would love anyone who feels called to do this, to help others on their journeys, but because there are going to be a ton more of twin flames coming in. The world needs love, unconditional, pure, happy, passionate, amazing, true love. And we're here to help. Not just us who run channels, you who have an amazing story to tell. If you feel called to do this, please email Nikki. I'll put her details in the description and tell her you are interested. Put TF story in the subject so she knows, because she gets a ton of emails and she needs to be able to find a way to sort through them easily. So please mark it as TF story. Yeah, please do that if you feel called. If you feel it in your heart that this is something for you, that you need to tell your story, then please do. And I'm sure Nikki will be happy with that, because she wants to have as many people participate in this amazing endeavor. And she's going to compile a book. I think is the idea, the premise of the book is something like, like how, was it Chicken Soup for the Soul or something? Those series where people share their spiritual awakenings. Well, it's our turn to share our twin flame journeys and help so many new people who are just finding out about this amazing thing, this amazing journey. It's an honor to be part of this journey, and it's the most magical, most amazing, fantastic journey. It's, it's not been easy, but then a lot of things that I found are worth being able to do in the end have been a bit of a learning curve. I didn't learn to play the guitar in one day or the piano. I remember first learning the piano when I was 6 and my fingers feeling like they were going to break. I mean, it wasn't easy. but it was well worth it. And so is this journey. So if you feel called to help Nikki out, do email her. And I hope that you enjoyed my little advice for the evening. And I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. If you'd like to connect with me as well, my details are in the description. Thank you all so very much for watching. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.